Hello everyone, this is Sean Fisher. Normally I'll be asking y'all, my name is Sonic Sky Sacer, aka Darkshadow2k7, but I think today's not the good time around. This morning I just got heard from the news of a Virginia news crew that got a Virginia news crew that got killed on live air. Yeah, this happened this morning, and this came as a shock because you never hear this type of stuff right here. This type of stuff happened on the morning news. Usually it'll happen after the incident. But I did manage to record the video section of it of Channel 13 News. Here, I'll let you take a look at it.
All right, we're continuing to follow the tragic news out of Moneta, Virginia, outside of Roanoke. That is where this morning a news reporter and a photographer were shot on air. They were live in the middle of an interview when it happened and did not survive it. Now, the woman they were interviewing was also shot. She's in stable condition at a hospital tonight. Regina Mobley is here with the latest on the investigation.
Well, Janet and Lucy, the crew from WDBJ in Roanoke, a live shot much like we do every day. When the gunman approached them and opened fire several times, the two you see here, 24-year-old reporter Allison Parker and her videographer, 27-year-old Adam Ward, were struck and died at the scene. A third person, Vicky Gartner, was being interviewed at the time of the shooting. We're told she is in stable condition after being shot in the back. Tonight, the focus is on this man, 41-year-old Vester Flanagan. Flanagan, who used the name Bryce Williams on air, is accused of pulling the trigger, then leading police on a chase for nearly 200 miles. It ended in Markham, Virginia. Flanagan then apparently turned the gun on himself. He was airlifted to a hospital in Northern Virginia, where he later died. Now, investigators are desperately trying to figure out why he did this.
Well, it's going to be a long investigation because there's a lot of components, certainly to this investigation, and we're still right in the beginning stages of it, so it's going to be quite a while.
Now, investigators say they are still looking into a possible motive. ABC News says it received a fax this morning allegedly from Flanagan. The 23-page document contains what appears to be the gunman's grievances. In it, Flanagan writes that the Charleston church shooting and other incidents triggered today's carnage. He also makes a claim of racial discrimination, sexual harassment, and bullying at work, saying he had been attacked by black men and white women. This story continues to develop. As we learn more, we will be sure to bring it to you. Regina Mobley, 13 News Now. LaSalle.
Regina, we are tracking reaction to this. Governor McAuliffe released a statement expressing heartbreak over what he calls a senseless tragedy. The governor wrote, "As we reflect with heavy hearts on this tragedy, it is appropriate to begin to ask questions about how we can prevent these senseless events in the future." Virginia Senator Mark Warner wrote, "This crime was senseless, and our thoughts are with the loved ones and friends of Allison, Adam, and the whole WDBJ staff." And on social media, people are using the hashtag prayers for WDBJ. Look at just some of what we've been able to track. Roanoke Strong here. There's one tweet sent in right there. But I want to go through some of these as well. Carrie Sullivan said that's the station she started in 1993. Just so many people responding to this. And I'm trying to get back to the big board here. All right. As we continue to scroll through these, Evan Stewart wrote a tweet this morning stressing he has heavy hearts this morning, praying for the staff of WDBJ after a shooting during a live shot left a reporter and photographer dead. So many of us have had discussions here in the station about this today. And here's one more. Jamie Edmonds wrote, "Heartbreaking over this. They are just like every reporter photog combo that leaves the newsroom daily." So this is certainly impacting us at 13 News Now and everyone in the news business today. Remember to express your feelings. Use the hashtag prayers for WDBJ.
It was just so okay. No, normally this is I have to agree with Governor McAuliffe. This was a senseless shooting. In fact, this is another one of these senseless shootings. Apparently, this has gone too far along. I mean, heck, all these shootings. Here's my take on the. Okay, first, before I say anything of my take on this whole thing, is that I wanted to say that I feel so. My heart goes out to the entire news group and everyone who was affected by this shooting, and you know, it's sad that these lives were cut too short. Secondly, and this is my honest take on this. You can, I don't care. This is another good reason why we need tougher gun control laws. Every time, you know why we got so many shootings? You want to know why we all got these many shootings? It's because we never had tougher gun control laws. Even if we do, there's always a fucking loophole in this. Now listen. All of what Obama and the rest of everybody was trying to do, they want to pass tougher gun control laws. But no, the NRA always have to stick their nose in where it doesn't belong. Say, oh well, you know, if you pick that affect that they're like, oh well, you know, that might affect the that might go against the Second Amendment. I understand the Second Amendment, but you gotta look at the real world now. All these mass shootings that happen here, all these mass shootings that happen around here, and this current shooting that went down. I mean, seriously though, do they care? They don't care. Guys who doing these shootings, they don't care about the Second Amendment. They're just doing it just for the hell of it, and then they're gonna find a way. And then, even though when it has happened, when someone tries to have tougher gun control laws, the NRA always want to say, well, no, we can't, no, that'll affect our Second Amendment. This needs to stop. And if any members of the NRA is watching this, I need to ask them this. Hey, newsflash, you see this, all right? All these mass shootings that are happening around the world, around the country, and you still think that a tougher gun control law is going to affect the Second Amendment? Well, let me ask you this question. My question to y'all is this: how many more? Okay, how many more people are gonna die until y'all motherfuckers get it? Seriously, how many more? Just put in a comment. I don't care. Put in a comment, man. Just put in a comment. I want to know how many more. Because I'm going to tell you this. This keeps going on. Because in my opinion, the only thing y'all care about is worry about you having a gun and safety of yours. And besides, if you think that's all right, why don't you talk to the families and the victims of gun violence? All right, tell me about that. Shoot, I'm so sick and tired of everyone trying to. President Obama was trying to. I'm sick and tired of everyone trying to have tougher gun control laws, but no, the NRA always have to be like, oh, you can't do that. It affects our. It'll fucking affects our Second Amendment. The law. Shit, we need stricter gun control. Here's my thing. We need stricter gun control laws. We need tougher background checks, and we need to be tougher when these gun shows come into town. Because this is getting out of hand. This is seriously getting out of hand. Anyway, that's my take on it. If you have any more on this, leave a comment, like or dislike this video, sub to my channel, check out my other videos or whatever. Until then, this is Sean Fisher, aka Darkshadow2k7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser, signing off. Have a good one.